It is.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the podcast. Chima just saw me cleaning bird shit off of my car.
Yeah, that was. That's good because
He caught me in a dark,
in a dark moment of your life. Since I've been going to the gym, I just basically gave up on my car.
Oh yeah.
Like it's either
Well, I just have like an older car, so I don't even care. Well, I mean it's not that old, but
I have like those fig berries or whatever.
fig berries.
Yeah, it's like this.
Yeah.
If I think I parked my car under one of those trees or whatever like that, and and the figs fell on top of my car, and they're so sticky.
Yeah.
So they're just there, and that's been like 2 weeks ago. So I'm wondering.
I remember. I did a trip with my friends. One of them like spilled hot Cheetos like on the passenger seat or something.
Hot Cheetos, okay.
Yeah, and I just left it, man.
You just left it?
Yeah, I was like, I'll clean it. I'll clean it next week. Dude, it was there for a long time, man. What?
I was gonna say, has anybody ever thrown up in your car?
No.
Before?
I almost threw up in my friend's car at one point.
Really?
This is like a New Year's Day.
Oh gosh, you drank too much. You got too
yeah.
too little sauced.
We were drinking fast because we were trying to get to some bar or something.
Yeah.
I was like panicking on the freeway. I was like, hey, guys, give me a bag.
I remember my friend, he threw up on my car. Well, he threw up on the side of my car.
Outside? Like he stuck his head out and then...
Yeah, but it's like on the... like that? Yeah, it's like on the, what's it called? The...
Panel?
The panel. The door panel.
Did he clean it?
No. Because, well, I had to clean it. Because I was driving two friends from... So this was Horror Nights? In Universal Studios. Okay. Yeah, and two of my friends, they had edibles, but this was their first time doing edibles, so it was like this big chunk of like banana bread or whatever. Mm-hmm. And they were like, "Man, how much do we eat? How much do we eat?" It was a big ass banana bread.
This is before you went to the park, or
this was before we went inside, and it was like, "How much should we eat? How much should we eat?" And then one of them was like, "Let's just eat half each." Okay. So both of them ate half of it, and we were only about, I would say, maybe 45 minutes inside Horror Nights. They were like, "Chima, we have to go, man. I don't feel so good." Like both of them, like
they were high.
They were out of their minds, and they were like, "Chima, we don't feel so good. Can we go home?" So they're stumbling to my car to the parking lot, and I'm trying to get them home, so I'm trying to get directions from them because I don't know. Like at the time, I didn't have like GPS.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get directions from him. And my friend in the back, he's just like, he's out of it. He's like in some psychedelic, dream realm state right now.
Yeah, dude.
And I'm just like, yo, okay, so where do I turn? All I hear is, I'm like, what? Like, do I turn here? He's like, yeah. And then all of a sudden, like as I'm driving, he's like, stop. Stop the car.
He just panicked?
Yeah, he just stop. I was like, okay, so I just pulled into like this little plaza, and then as soon as like the other friend opened the door, he just yacked.
Damn.
He just let everything loose.
That's
and I remember
weird.
there was a homeless guy like sleeping on the concrete, and then he just looked up, and then he just went back to sleep.
Yeah, well, there's nothing in LA,
Just a good old edible fun. But speaking of the gym,
yeah,
just real quick story. I'm loving the gym, by the way, folks. I'm just absolutely loving it. Getting these gains, getting these pumps,
steroids.
But there's one thing that I noticed is that the TVs in the gym, and I want to know what's going on in your gym, Germ. But usually every morning, I'm there like at 5 in the morning, and usually in the morning they're playing this old TV show. I don't know if you know it.
Black and white?
No, it's not black and white. It's like maybe early 2000s TV show. Maybe it's called Charmed.
No, I don't.
It's kind of like it's this show about these three witches, and like they're all beautiful, and they get in these dilemmas. And no, it used to play on the WB, whatever it's called. WB with that frog.
I never had. Oh, is that Warner Brothers?
Yeah, it used to be WB, and then now it's CW.
Oh,
I think.
What the hell?
Yeah, it's kind of like not Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Okay,
exactly.
yeah,
like
yeah,
that,
that's what I'm thinking of.
In that, that category.
So what happened?
So I'm just wondering, like, It's on every TV, and I see the security guard. He comes in to change it to that, to specifically that. And I'm wondering who is asking for this old ass 2000 charm TV show.
I'm pretty sure you could tell them to change the channel actually.
Oh yeah, I could, but I don't want to be like an asshole. Also, I don't like really watch.
I would tell them. I'd be like, "Yo, how come I see this shit, the same show every single time? I've seen this episode 18 times."
I mean, what do they play on yours?
Well, it's all mixed. We have a whole row of just TVs, like a lot, like 20, man.
20.
And well, I don't know, maybe like 15 or something like that.
Yeah.
And then it's just a lot of different stuff. Like majority of it is the news.
Oh, okay.
And then a lot of sports. You'll see like some weird sports, like car racing.
There's only one TV that plays sports in the weightlifting room that I'm in. But I'm just like, what? Why is everybody watching this old ass?
You know,
like,
you should
drama? What should I do?
Listen to some podcasts.
Oh, you know what? I actually do. I listen.
See, I'm telling you, it works, man.
It does.
It's more productive, technically.
You know, the funny thing is, like, the music I usually play is like this heavy rock to get me going. Yeah. But you know, to really when I'm feeling like my energy is down, I just turn on something like light or something.
I think like if you're like walking too, like if you're on the Stairmaster, that helps. Just listen to something like entertaining.
I mean, if you guys are at the gym or wherever you guys at, if you tune into our podcast, we promise that it'll be an enjoyable time. But,
one of my friends would always catch me laughing. Mm-hmm. He's like, "Are you listening to a podcast?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Like which podcast do you listen to?
I don't know if I should do a plug for them.
Oh, a plug? Oh, okay. Maybe later on. Yeah. Later on when they invite us to their podcast, hopefully. But I'm just looking at these shows. You know, you're right. I should go up to the security guard.
Just tell him.
I should be like, "Hey, could you change it to Playboy?"
Porn? Oh,
exactly.
Oh shit, the mic's on.
Could you change it to Playboy TV, please? That'd be
Oxygen, whatever.
That's softcore. I mean, nobody would say shit either. I mean, everybody be like
tired.
Actually, pump them up even more.
Oh yeah, it would wake them up and they'll start laughing, and then all your adrenaline just going. All of a sudden, testosterone and shit.
But speaking of that, not porn specifically, but you know, this whole on the one TV that plays sports, there's this sports channel. There's like this sports news channel or whatever on there, and there's a host and two debaters, and the host is usually a girl who starts off the debate. And for this one day or whatever, this host was wearing this like super low cut. She usually covers it up because
what is it, CNN?
No, this is like FS1.
Oh, okay.
She usually covers it up, but this one day she just let the girls out. Yeah. She just let it show. And it was this low cut dress, and her cleavage was showing. And my goodness, it was absolutely beautiful, absolutely amazing. So, you know, like the freak that I am, I had to find out who this chick was.
So you get on stalker mode.
So,
Google. Let me guess. You Googled sexy girl on Fox Sports 1.
Yeah. So I found her. I'm not gonna tell you guys because you know I don't want get involved. You know. But so I found her, and then I looked at some YouTube videos about her. And in the comments, I was just curious about what other people said. So in the comments, it was like there was this one girl. This one guy. He was saying, well, I'm guessing as a guy, he was saying, "Man, you let the girls out today. Like you need to warn somebody, man. I'm married."
Top comment.
Yeah, one of the top comments. And in a reply, somebody replied to that saying, "Lust isn't involuntary." Like saying like lust is something you can control. Yeah. And I want to ask you, is lust something that you can control? I mean, all right, let me start. For me, if I see this fine fox, this fine, or you know, foxy lady.
I'm more of a rhino.
If I see this fine mama, right, and you know she got her hair did.
So you're lusting over her right now.
That's my thing. Am I lusting? I mean, okay, so let's define lust, right? So lust is the sexual attraction towards somebody, or
how do you use this in a sentence? Actually, this is
lust. I lusted over her. Like,
okay.
Yeah. So lusting could be applied for many things, but in the terms of seeing a very beautiful person of the opposite sex or whatever you're into, is lusting like a sexual attraction, and can you control it?
You can't just be attracted.
See, that's the thing. So being attracted to somebody, what does that mean?
So if you're yeah,
like if you're
lusting, you're trying to smash.
Okay. So
right?
if you're trying to smash, right? But if you're attracted to somebody, you just see them for their you just see them for their beauty.
And plus, I guess some people have like a attractive pull, you know?
Right.
Or vibe or glow.
Yeah.
But
like so the guy said so lust isn't involuntary.
I think you can control it.
You can control lust.
Of course. You're not gonna rape her.
So no. No, no. We're not gonna go that far. But like, I mean, like, so if you see this, like I said, this fine foxy mama just walking down the street, you know, and you have thoughts in your, so you can control those thoughts to not come up in your head.
No, that's gonna come up, man.
So
listen, we're about to get real deep right now. Deep talk. How old are you? 25?
Yeah, 26.
20, whatever. You got all this adrenaline.
Okay.
All this testosterone.
Right.
You're trying to smash.
That's what.
Sorry, guys.
You know, I don't. No. Please. That's exactly what I'm feeling. Well, I'm not feeling like I'm gonna smash every girl that I see, but you know, guys are not here solely just to do this, but you know, guys are sort of wired when they see a fine girl or a girl that attracts them.
It's in our nature.
It's in our blood.
It's instincts. You know?
Thank you.
Exactly.
Thank you so much.
It really is. Like, if you really think about it, we are literally made to.
We're made to do that.
Yeah.
We're made to.
And girls too, actually.
Procreate.
But it's just, I don't know. I guess girls are more.
I mean, you know, not to sound like a bunch of creeps right now.
What?
But like, you know, we're not. You know, we're made to see one another and be like, hey, hi.
Yeah.
That's what's supposed to, you know. I mean, that's not exactly what's supposed to happen.
We're just advanced 2018.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's why we got things like meet sexy locals near you type sites. Yeah. You know,
they're all weird in there, but yeah.
So bottom line, is lust involuntary? I'm gonna say
it might be voluntary.
Gosh, I'm gonna say you can't control it.
Okay.
I mean, you can control it, like not acting on it.
Yeah, of course.
But in the sense of when it comes up in your mind,
it's gonna pop up.
Jeez, you need to be like a Buddha priest, Buddha monk, or something.
You gotta be blind and deaf. You know.
You gotta be staying up in the Himalayas, those mountains, just practicing day and night.
Yeah.
Please don't get hard. Please don't get hard. You know, that type of chant. Don't please get hard. Don't please don't get hard. You know, that type of thing. But okay. So now I'm gonna transition to, so you know, you don't lust after, like, say you had a friend of the opposite sex, right? So it's possible not to lust for a friend of the opposite sex, even though they're fine. Is it possible or no? It's hard to. I mean, for me personally,
yeah,
I think so.
What, you think so?
Like, it's possible to not. For a stranger, it's hard to not lust after, but for a friend, somebody you know,
it's definitely easier.
It's way easier. Yeah, right? It's way easier. So, but there's this other question I want to ask you. So I had this friend, right? Well, okay. So I had this ex-best friend, quote unquote, and he had a girlfriend, right? And I may sound like a snake right now. I may sound sleazy, but please, guys, this is all good intentions. That's what they used to call me in college.
Snake? Or good intention.
Yeah, good intentions.
Really?
That was my nickname, Good Intentions, because I was seen as I'm that good person, quote unquote. I'm the good. I mean, I like to think I'm good. I don't know if I am, but I was seen as that good person. None of my intentions were impure. Like when I would hit up girls, it wasn't for the fact that I wanted to smash them. Yeah, that was high school. That's high school me. Yeah, but the college me, I just want to be friends, right? Mm-hmm. So I had this ex best friend, and he had a girlfriend. So I met his girlfriend through him, right? And she's really cool. She's down to earth.
Wait, so you met this dude first?
Yeah, I met this dude first. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's the key right there. Okay. I met him first. So this girl though, she's really cool. She was I usually dealt with during that time, the girls I deal with, they were like weird and they were like depressing. They would always come up to me with a problem that they had. Like, oh, Chima, like, such and such didn't like me. Like, what should I do? They would cry to me about that shit. And, after a while, it would just wear me down. So it was so refreshing to find another girl that didn't have, like, she was always smiling. She was always happy. She was cool. She was a extrovert. Yeah. She would always get along with everybody. I was like, damn, she was really cool. It would be cool to be friends with her, right? So as time went on, me and her started hanging out more and more, right? Until her ex-boyfriend, or her ex-boyfriend, which was my, at the time, her ex-boyfriend at the time, which was my ex-best friend at the time, they broke up. So I've been hanging out with her. Yeah.
But, okay, and then they broke
up. So me and her, we would go get boba, we would go get lunch, dinner, she would come over, we would watch movies, things like that, right? None of this was, like, there was nothing, we weren't going to try anything, right? We set the boundaries. With each other. Okay. Like, it's not like that, we're really good friends, right? Yeah. But everybody around us thought, oh, we're dating. Which wasn't the case. Yeah, of course. That would happen. Because we always hang out all the time. And my ex-best friend, which is her ex-boyfriend, he got, quote-unquote, jealous. So I remember his other friend was telling me, like, yeah, man, that's wrong. Like, you shouldn't be hanging out with his ex-girlfriend that much. And, it's kind of like messed up. Like, what are you trying to get at? And I kept telling him, like, dude, it's not like that. It's nothing like that.
So basically, it was your friend, my girlfriend. Yeah. So it was your friend's girlfriend, but then they broke up. Yeah. He got jealous. And then what happened?
And I told him, I kept repeating myself. I said, yo, it's not like that. She's a really cool person. I'm not trying to get at anything, okay? So I kept telling him over and over and over again. And I remember I was eating with some of my friends in this Cuban restaurant, and I got a text from him saying, dude, like, I remember he was going to take his, like, his exam. Mm-hmm. And I told him, I was like, hey, like, a week before, I was like, hey, after your exam, let's go hang out, and let's go eat, I'll pay for everything, let's celebrate. Yeah. And a week later, after his exam, I texted him, I was like, okay, so, how'd your exam go, man? And then, like, later that night, when I was eating in the restaurant with my friend, he texted me back, he was like, man, you don't really care about me. You're so fake. Like, you're always hanging out with her. And the reason he knew I was hanging out with her was because of her Snapchat.
Well, how come you weren't hanging out with him?
I did hang out with him. We would go to the movies. We would go see, like, these superhero movies, things like that. I would invite him over for basketball games with some of my friends. Oh, okay. And, he had this thing in his mind where it was like...
It gets to you, especially since they broke up. Yeah. He was getting jealous, and he was just, like, not thinking straight. And...
Yeah, he told me in the text, he was like I'm having a mental breakdown right now. Yeah. But you're fake, and, and then
you want to know something?
That's not the best time. Yeah.
So I used to date this girl. And I've probably had like 2 friends that would keep talking to her. Right. And this is like right before we broke up or whatever, we split, whatever. Right. And then next thing you know, they both tried getting at her.
They both tried getting at her?
Both tried getting... My friends. Yeah. My actual friends tried getting at my ex.
At your ex?
Yeah.
So I call those... I kind of...
You see what I'm saying? You see why he, like, is probably not trusting you? Yeah. Because it happens. Like, it really happens. Yeah, your own friends will will date your ex right after you.
Exactly. Are you still friends with those guys? With those
guys?
No. Okay.
I'm done with them.
Those people, those type of people, I call them vultures.
Vultures.
So they're just waiting. They're just circling around, just waiting for that chance for that girl to be free, and then they're gonna swoop in and try and pick at her. Because the moment she broke, like my friend, my ex-best friend's ex-girlfriend, the moment she broke up with him, she kept telling me about all these guys trying to like come in and like trying to get with her and things like that. So those guys are vultures, and I hate those guys. So yeah, after he sent me a text message saying you're fake, I was like, I'm done with this. Yeah. Like I'm done trying to tell you. So I was like, you know what? Best to whatever is going on in your life, good luck.
So you broke up with him. Technically, right?
Technically, I ended things with him. Okay. And what I want to ask you is, was I wrong for that? Was I wrong to hang out with his girlfriend? Because some dudes actually see this like, okay, so some dudes see that if their best friend hang out with their ex-girlfriend, it's kind of wrong. Yeah. And in my head, I'm not trying to get anything. She's just a really cool person to hang out with. Yeah. And we became friends.
It's really hard because that's a girl, Yeah. And then your friend, you really just don't know, man. It's just, I really don't know because your whole situation of if you guys, how close you were with him.
Oh, with him? Yeah, me and him were pretty close. Like, we were kind of like the same person. But me and her got pretty close, too, because we were the same person, too.
Yeah, so I don't really know if it was wrong or not because, I really can't say it was wrong because
it's just...
you could be honestly just telling the truth already, Yeah. Because you guys were just friends.
Yeah, we were just friends.
But like I said, like with my girlfriend or whatever, or my ex.
Yeah.
Like,
The vultures came in. The vultures See, that's wrong. That's why I feel like it's wrong. Like
I like this vulture term. Word of the day.
Vultures. Guys who wait to swoop in on your ex. Yeah. But okay, but if the vultures try and get with their ex-girlfriend, that's wrong.
Yeah, it's wrong.
Okay. Because they should have some respect.
Yeah.
Right?
But another thing I was thinking about is that who are you friends with first?
See, that's the thing. So I was friends with...
That's what people always say.
So I was friends with him first. And then me and his girlfriend became close friends after. So for that, people were telling me like, some of his friends were telling me like, that's wrong, dude. Like, why you should be supporting your day one friend and not his girlfriend. But it's tough.
I think you have to do it. Another thing is you have to be evenly friends with both of them.
Yeah, that's why I tried. That's why I tried. I mean, I'm not gonna have like. Because she would come over and we watch movies, like these sappy movies or whatever. I'm not going to call him and be like, hey, you want to watch this this comedy love drama at my place? And, I mean, I'm sure he would have been down, but that's not my style. So, sometimes though, I feel like I could have been more transparent.
Yeah, like shut up, tell him.
Yeah, I mean, see, that's the thing. I don't know, because I've been telling him like nothing's gonna happen, but yeah. Anyways,
it does pass.
That thing's getting me pretty pissed right now, but
it's all good. No, I understand because I have a lot of friends, and same thing. Like I try not to think about it. They're fake. They're vultures. And, you just have to move on.
But if you see that from the outside, would you even care, or would you mind your business?
I'd mind my own business.
You mind your own business? That's good, because I have a story.
Okay.
So it's about people who don't mind their own damn business.
Bitch. Oh, sorry.
Essentially. I mean, this is kind of little, though, but it's people who... So, sometimes when you go to the checkout... See, that's why I love these self-checkouts at Target and things like that. Because it doesn't... I don't feel like I have to talk to the cashier or whatever.
Yeah, that's true. Well, it depends. Sometimes they don't want to talk to you.
Yeah.
They really don't.
But sometimes they want to look at your stuff that you're buying and want to make comments on that.
Yeah.
I don't need you making
I can't buy condoms, man.
Because they're going to say...
Yeah, dude, they judge you.
Really?
They freaking judge you. I don't care what people say.
Yeah.
You got to do self-checkout or something, man. Yeah. Even then, they still look at what you're buying.
Yeah. I mean, like, if I was a cashier, saw somebody buying condoms, I'm like, good job, man. Trying to voice.
Yeah, but that's what they don't want to hear. Yeah, I know it is.
I mean, I wouldn't say that to them. I just in my head.
It is a compliment.
Yeah.
Oh, in your head, but it is a compliment. But
yeah,
they still like just want to get their condoms and go.
Yeah, just get there. It's still like an embarrassing thing, huh? To buy condoms at places.
It's embarrassing.
needs to be a better delivery system.
Amazon Locker?
Oh, I don't know. That's where people.
You can ship it to your house, but then if you're like, your parents or someone opens it.
I mean, if you
can. You're like, damn, my son's getting freaky.
Oh god. So some of these cashiers making play-by-play comments.
Yeah, like, play-by-play.
Oh, like I remember.
Oh, this milk, 2%. Oh, condoms.
Like I remember I was at Albertsons. This is a grocery store for people who don't have Albertsons near them. Okay. But I was at Albertsons, and the self-checkout was closed at like 10 p.m.
Yeah.
Or 9 p.m. or whatever like that. And I remember I bought chicken. Like it was this like delicious looking fried chicken at Albertsons. It was so I was checking it out, and this guy was like, winner chicken dinner, and I was like, oh my.
Like, he said it like that.
He said it like that. He was like, winner chicken dinner. What, chicken tonight?
Was he black or?
Yeah, he was black.
Okay.
But he was like, so you're having chicken tonight?
He said it out loud. Everyone's all looking like
super loud. I'm just like, yeah, just getting some chicken.
Just keep scanning, buddy.
Yeah. Just mind your business, please. Shut up. I was like, yeah, and then he's like, yeah, chicken tonight. And I'm like, yeah, I'm having chicken tonight. Like, this ain't gonna be for tomorrow. So after, and then I remember I was at Chipotle, and you know how they prepare your food at Chipotle, right?
Let me tell you something.
Okay.
I've never eaten at Chipotle.
What?
Yeah.
That's pretty good though, dude. Because Chipotle gets pretty dangerous sometimes.
It's addicting?
In the beginning, it was addicting.
So Chipotle, guys, is a restaurant.
Yeah.
It's
a restaurant that you can.
I don't even know what kind of restaurant it is.
You basically build your own food. You tell them to build your own. It's like a Subway.
Okay.
You're telling them to put stuff in your burrito.
But is there like a theme, a style? Like, is it Mexican? Is it?
I would say it's Mexican, but not really.
Okay, like American.
I mean, I don't see it as Mexican. It's just like some whatever.
Random. Okay.
Yeah, just random. Whatever. So, I was there, and I told the lady, I was like, hey, can I get like a burrito? And I told them to put whatever on there: rice, beans, chicken, fajitas. And this lady's like right next to me, ordering like her burrito bowls, right?
Okay. And what the hell's a burrito bowl?
So a burrito bowl is basically a burrito without the tortilla. So it's everything in burrito. No, it's not. But they call it burrito bowl. It's like everything in the burrito, they just put in the bowl. Okay. Just no tortilla.
So it's not a burrito. Okay, go.
So this lady next to me, she looks at the burrito that they're making for me, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, you gonna finish all that?"
Oh Lord!
Oh goodness, that's big. I'm just like in my head. I'm like,
wait, but is it like a normal sized burrito? Or do you get like extra shit or?
No, it's just a burrito that they just make.
Okay, so she just commented. She just
commented like, "Oh wow, that's a big burrito. You gonna finish all that?"
So then.
I'm just in my head. I'm just like, please, I just want to get my burrito. I just want to like. I don't need you making these loud ass comments about my burrito. I'm just like, I'm gonna finish all that. I'm kind of hungry. It's like, oh my gosh, I can't finish all that.
She kept going, huh?
Yeah, she kept going. In my head, I'm like, I don't care. I really don't care. And that sounds kind of mean, but I just want to get my burrito.
Yeah.
And just jet out of there. I kind of sound like an asshole right now, huh? Do I? Be honest, please.
Sometimes it's hard, but sometimes people just really want to just go on with their day. Like they do not want to talk to people. I think sometimes I'm like that. Well, I used to be.
Yeah.
I just want to just fucking buy my shit and dip. I don't want to say shit.
You know, that reminds me. This isn't another gym story, but I could definitely relate to people like getting people talking to them while they're trying to work out in the gym. Because I'm already mad when I'm there at 5 a.m. and I see a whole bunch of dudes in the weight room. I want them to be sleeping so I can because even when I have my earphones, I hear people just talking. Just talking.
Yeah.
I'm just like, why are you guys talking, man? You ain't here to work out.
Damn.
Get out. You know what I'm saying? And one of them was saying like he's a teacher or something like that. Some things like that.
Were you there with me when I went to the Fry's electronics store and this guy just kept talking in line?
Really?
Yeah, I don't.
Was I there? Maybe
you weren't there actually. There's this guy in line right behind me. He kept talking to everybody in line, and this is a long ass line. So I went to this store called Fry's Electronics. They sell. It's kind of like a Best Buy. They sell like TVs, whatever, anything electronic, computer stuff.
Specialize in electronics like that.
So this dude, it was a long line. Yeah. And then this dude just kept saying, like, he just kept going, like, oh yeah, I went to this store. I've never been to this fast electronics, blah blah. And dude, I was trying to avoid him the whole time, so he would not talk to me. Then he skips. There's this dude in front of me, some young kid. He starts talking to him. He's like, hey man, you play football? He's like, how old are you? You want to play varsity? Blah blah.
Why?
Dude, he just kept going, man.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god.
You just want to say like, no one cares.
Yeah, seriously.
Just stop. Stop talking.
I was like, oh fuck, come on.
Like those guys who, there's one thing. Those guys that have those guys who are looking for, are they looking for recruits or just asking like, hey, your son play football?
Nah,
he's pretty big.
Actually, some people do that. Actually, I've seen
looking for recruits.
Yeah, like for high school, I've seen that happen. But this guy was different. He just kept talking, just nonstop. Everybody.
I remember I was in the hospital. I was in the waiting room, and this big kid came through, and this guy came out of nowhere. He was like, "Hey man, you play football or what?" And the kids
they take it serious.
They take it super serious. And the kid's like, "Nah, I don't play in football." He was like, "Man, you should play football. You should play for me." And then like the kids, like he was embarrassed. He didn't want to talk about that. He's like, "You should play for my school or whatever like that." But speaking of school, this reminds me.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get into something a little not deep.
A little rated R.
A little bit rated R. I want to get your opinion on something. Teachers who have sex with their students. What's up with that? Because, when I was in high school, I'm going to say I was kind of close, to be honest.
I wasn't close.
Yeah.
But I think I was, like, going that direction almost.
That direction?
But it never really got as close as probably what you're about to say.
Okay. Is it illegal to talk about? Because, like, you're underage.
I don't think so,
and the teacher...
I've heard it in a podcast before.
Okay. I'm just paranoid.
It's not like you actually even did it.
Yeah, we didn't do anything.
Yeah, no, don't name names.
Yeah, no names whatsoever. I'm just going to name the class. So it was a science class.
Okay. Science, huh?
Where we learn about biology and the human body and things like that, right? And so I was...
Sorry, I'm eating gummies. Keep going.
Okay. So I was trying to... I wasn't trying to do anything, but I was in class, and we would have these little workout, like these work papers or whatever. We just do the papers and in peace, in quiet, or with groups or whatever. Mm-hmm. The thing is, I kind of had a crush on my science teacher, though. To be quite honest, she was like, I would talk to my friends about her, like, damn, she's so fine. My friends be like, what are you talking about? Are you crazy?
What are you talking about?
To me, she was cute. To me, she was so fine. We had this other teacher though. She had a fat. Okay, anyways, this the science teacher, when we were doing our like little work papers, I would look up from time to time, and I catch her staring at me. And the thing is, it wasn't like when she was staring at me.
Give me some description. Give me some specifics.
Okay. So
I'm trying to imagine this in my head.
Okay, so she would be in the front, right? Okay. She's in the front desk, facing the whole class, right?
Blonde hair?
No, she was brunette. Okay. She wore this low cut, a low cut dress, right? The girls were nice. I'm gonna say that the girls were pretty nice on her.
Okay.
And the girls, for those listening, I mean her tits. So I would look up from time to time, and I see her staring at me. Yeah. And I would stare at her. And it wasn't like, her stare wasn't like, Chima, get back to work stare. Yeah. It was more of like, hey, what's up? Type stare. And she would smile from time to time. And I would look back down. And I would look back down and be like, damn, am I going crazy? Does she want this? Does she want me? And then I would look back up. Mm-hmm. And she wouldn't look at me. But in the corner of her eye, I think she's looking at me because, she'd like shake her head and smile. I'm like, damn.
Interesting.
Should I try something right now?
That's so hard, man.
It is. Like, you can't go up to your teacher and be like, hey.
But, I don't think you can get in trouble for it. You can't get in trouble.
Oh, no. I'm scot-free. I'm scot-free.
The only thing that would happen bad for you is if she reported you to, like, your parents or something, which she technically can do.
If the teacher reported me?
Yeah.
She'd get in trouble, too. Wouldn't she?
No, because she didn't do shit.
Oh, you mean for that? For staring like that?
Yeah.
Oh.
No. Let's just say you were hitting on your teacher, okay?
Okay. Like, hey, what's up, Miss? I'm going to call her Miss L.
Miss L, okay. So she can technically, like, tell on you. Like, tell your parents that you're hitting on her.
Really?
Yeah. That's about it. You can't go to jail. You can't, anything else. But if it was the other way around, she would go to jail. Like,
I think my parents, my dad would be like, Chima, calm down, Chima.
That's it?
This is not the place, eh? Focus on your work, eh? My dad's Nigerian, by the way.
So, okay, go ahead.
So, yeah, I'm just wondering, like, I never tried anything because I didn't know if I was crazy or whatever.
Yeah.
I probably was crazy or whatever. But, my thing is, how would you even how do these kids even approach that?
Seriously. That teacher, the ones you see on the news, like, they gotta be horny or something, man.
Dude,
they have to be controlling them or meeting them one-on-one,
right,
in the office or whatever. I don't know.
These teachers, they're like, some of them are pretty fine.
Yeah, they're
pretty cute. I'm like, what are you doing messing around with these little boys? Like, what's going on?
So Chima, when I was in school, right, in high school, I had bad grades, so I had to take, like, lower classes.
Okay. Yeah.
But I was technically, like, 16 or 17 at the time.
Yeah.
And my teacher, she was new. First day, I think it was, like, her first year. Mm-hmm. She just graduated. She's 22.
22?
Yeah.
Oh, she's young.
Yeah. 22 or 23. And I'm, like, 16, 17.
Young and fresh.
So imagine that. Just, like, a few years. It's, like, not really that even far.
Yeah.
So then I would talk to her, and, like, we would just, like, talk, like, normal. Mm-hmm. And then I think I talked to her on AIM. Do you know AIM?
Oh, yeah.
AOL Instant Message.
That old AIM, yeah.
So I would just, like, just joke around with her.
Little fun fact, real quick. Sorry to interrupt you. My AIM was Playboy X1X, that cringy bullshit back in the day.
Okay.
And I told my two lady friends about that because they were talking about AIM. And I was like, hey, yeah, my AIM is Playboy XIX. You know what they did? Just laughed at me. They just roasted me.
When was this?
This was in high school, so this was yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, it was like in junior year or whatever like that. Sorry, go ahead.
So it's crazy how we used AIM at the time. We didn't even have, like.
So you guys used AIM.
Yeah, so
you aimed each other.
Yeah, I aimed my teacher.
What the?
Because she technically gave out her AIM.
Okay.
To the whole classroom to
Okay.
To if you have questions on homework, which I did actually, but eventually, like, I would talk to her and, like,
text her like, hey, what type of panties you wore today?
I was like, damn, how old are you? Like, I have cousins your age, because I have so many cousins, right?
Yeah.
I have cousins that I hang out with, like, normally, and, like, we just, like, go out and party and shit. Yeah. That's why it's, like, normal to me to talk to someone that's 22.
Yeah.
So it's just, like, kind of weird. So I think she was getting that hit and she avoided it a little bit.
Oh, really?
But I wasn't hitting on her at all.
Yeah.
I wasn't hitting on her. And
you was just
curious. Yeah.
Yeah, you wasn't trying
she didn't want to.
You wasn't lusting after her.
But I probably would have done. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty flat, you know what I'm
saying? But some of these students are just like, I mean, some of these teachers, I think the majority of them approaches the student, right? Instead of the student approaching the teacher.
Man, you'd be surprised though. Some kids are.
Oh, some kids. They're savages.
Savage. Yeah,
they're savages, dude.
Yeah.
I remember.
Go ahead. Damn, jinx.
I remember this kid in my class. We had this other teacher. Man, her body was out of this world.
Okay.
It was out of this world. And one of my classmates, he was a savage. She was like, "Hey, what's going on? Damn, those pants looking good on you."
For real?
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying.
The whole class would laugh.
Yeah.
And then
what would she say?
She was like, "Oh my God, stop it! Like, stop. That's inappropriate." She would say that, but she wouldn't report it to the principal or anything like that. Yeah. She would just, she would just be like, she would just play it off, or she would just write it off. And no matter, he was persistent. He was like, "Damn, those pants looking good." Woo!
I remember I had this high school teacher where everyone thought she was kind of cute.
Yeah.
And then she was like she was mean, but she was like, everyone's really cool with her. So she was kind of like pushing this dude like away to like sit down.
Yeah.
Because he kept standing up to sharpen his pencil or something. So she kind of was just like, so she was just like pushing him with one hand. Yeah. Not really a push. It was just kind of like a push and walk at the same time. And he was like, yeah, why are you touching me? Are you feeling up on me? He was saying that.
He was saying that.
Yeah, he said that. And she was like, oh my God, that's gross. Like, that's what she said. She was young too, dude.
Really?
But she just said, yeah, that's gross. Blah, blah.
Yeah. Some of these teachers, though, they don't care. They just go to the student and be like, hey,
Because they probably know, man. Let me see what that dick's about. They know, man. So that underage dick. What do you think about professors in college? Ooh. I mean, I've had probably like one pretty one. Yeah. And like that, they can't get in trouble. Can they get in trouble for that? Yeah, huh?
I mean, they could get fired, but they can't like go to jail or whatever like that.
Yeah, of course.
Since both of them,
they can get fired.
Yeah, they can get fired because you're not really supposed to have a student-teacher relationship type thing. It's supposed to be.
That's an actual thing.
I think it's an actual thing. Yeah. I mean, that's what from most.
But what if you were to just keep it professional?
Oh, if you kept it professional, then I don't think anybody would.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Man, man.
I mean, I think I've known some friends who've actually slept with their professor.
Okay, come on. And can you spill it or what?
I mean, I can't spill it entirely. Okay. I'm just gonna say that they slept with the professor, and it wasn't to boost their grades or whatever like that. It was they actually found him attractive, and they actually were into them, personality and everything.
And the professor was into your friend or whatever.
Yeah, they were into the friend. And to me, if I see that, I don't really. It doesn't really bother me.
Yeah.
Too much.
They're definitely older than you, though. Yeah,
they're like in the 40s or whatever, and I don't know. It doesn't really bother me. But man, if I was a girl, I'd do that.
How old are professors? The youngest of the young.
The youngest of the young.
Yeah, to become a professor.
34.
Really?
Probably 33, 34.
What degree do you need? A master's?
Yeah, you just need master's. You can get that pretty
young, right?
Yeah, you can get that pretty young.
What, 25?
Yeah, 25, 26. 26. But then you have to, you have to do other things. Like you have to, in order to teach.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the lowest I've seen was actually 34. And he looked pretty good.
34.
Yeah.
Man, I think I've probably gotten younger.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I were to guess, though.
Yeah.
If I were to guess, man, I was pretty young at the time, though.
27.
She's probably like 30, man.
30?
If I were but she looked younger than that.
Mm-hmm. That reminds me, some of the girls in the high school though, for some reason we had some fine ass teachers. We had like
in high school?
Yeah, these male teachers.
Male teachers. Where are you going, Chima? Where are you going with this?
No. I'm just saying it's on both sides of the spectrum, guys and girls. That's what I'm saying. We had some of these male teachers. They were one of them looked like Chris Hemsworth from Thor. And the other one looked like Sylvester Stallone when he was young. When he was really young. And some of these high school girls, like my classmates, I'm like, oh my God, you see Mr. C? Oh, jeez.
Yeah, we actually had this art teacher. She was pretty young. Like, she was hipster looking, too.
Yeah.
And then I think she actually probably got fired, though, I think. But by the time I think she got fired, like, when I was a senior. But she was super chill. Like, she would curse and, like, she didn't care. But, yeah, I think she got fired.
She got fired?
Yeah.
Oh, see you later.
I don't think she was like dating anybody, but maybe she was actually.
I remember I had an inappropriate high school teacher. He was like our PE coach.
Yeah.
And he would see all the girls, and then he would make these snarky ass comments. Yeah, and the girls they didn't put up with that shit. They went right to the principal. I was like, hey, this guy is nasty, and he got fired.
Yeah.
See you later. He was kind of gross though too. But he was a good basketball coach.
Should we transition or should we just end it here?
I think we should
transition.
Yeah, let's just
one more thing.
Yeah, let's talk about one more thing.
So there's this thing that has been bothering me. I don't know why. This has nothing to do with teachers, but it's like celebrities getting free shit.
Like through advertisements?
Advertisement, Instagram, whatever. I don't know, man. They just get free shit.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, so you'll get, let's just say, can you give me
like Kim Kardashian?
Okay, Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
She gets free Adidas. Mm-hmm. Or no, this is not say Adidas because Kanye West or whatever.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Let's just say she get free freaking shoes, free Nikes.
Yeah.
And she posted it, thank you Nike for these free shoes.
Yeah.
Like, I need some new Nikes. Good thing they sent them to her because she doesn't have $100 million waiting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then they'll also get like free beds.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's this company I think it's called like Cloud. They'll send them a free bed and they'll do a shout out like I need a bed. What the fuck? I saved so much money to buy my first bed.
I think it's like all just for like
advertising. Yeah. But don't you think that's kind of fucked up though that rich people are getting free shit, and poor people aren't getting.
The rich get richer, the poor get poor. That's, I don't know, it's unfortunate, but yeah, it's just really for the promotion of their stuff. I mean, I would love like free Pornhub. I mean,
account
free shoes too. You know.
Yeah, but man,
it's crazy because some of these celebrities don't even. I feel like they don't even promote it right.
Yeah.
Like, oh, look at this new makeup brush that I got from such and such. My gosh.
They copy and paste that shit too.
Yeah, you don't even use that shit.
Yeah.
It's just because they're paying you.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like how I can't even trust that. I can't even trust that product. I can't even trust you,
bitch. Anyways, that's just a quick little rant, I guess. We should probably just end it here. Oh, another rant actually.
Okay.
I'm about to sue Podbean, man.
Oh, dude.
Hey, real shit. We've been waiting for like 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's been 3 weeks.
We've been trying to get.
It's deadline time.
We've been trying to get on Spotify for so long. You know, there's this account. You know, Casey Neistat has his podcast already, and he uses the Anchor app.
Yeah, I was looking at that.
And it's free. It's freaking free.
It's free, and then you can just shoot it right to Spotify.
Exactly. And it probably, I swear, on everything, it probably takes like 2 days, 48 hours. I bet.
We need to get a refund.
Podbean.
We need to get a refund.
Fuck you. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Sorry.
Oh god, but for real though, it's the deadline now. This is the time usually when people get their episodes put on Spotify. So
but can
after
I get
this
my
week,
1 month refund,
I know that's what I'm saying. Like, that's crazy.
Honestly, we should probably email them. But anyways,
yeah. Thanks guys for listening. We're gonna have to end it here. Check us out on iTunes and discoverseason.com. New episodes every Monday.
I hope this was more of a relaxing, chill podcast for you guys. Nothing too crazy, you know. But anyways, see you guys next week.
Yeah. Oh, also, if you have any topics that you want to share with us, please email us at thehideoutpodcast@gmail.com.
Send us your PayPal accounts. Just kidding.
Your social security number.
Social security.
Because I'm looking at that inbox and it's kind of. I mean, we get emails from Podbean saying that
they're never gonna post their shit on Spotify.
Your shit sucks. But thanks guys for listening.
All right, guys.
Appreciate it.
Next week.
Bye bye.